Hi guys, it's Becky Bamboo. See? Here I am. Okay, so it's Saturday, June 11, 2011. I'm doing this video because I have something to show you and I'm too lazy to go do it on the computer, so here I am. I should be at a funeral today, but some things happened with the dog and some various different things happened, and my husband ended up going to this funeral by himself, and I'm at home with the dog because our dog has seizures, and I know I've shared that before, but part of dealing with the seizures is trying to get the medication level adjusted correctly to where, I hope you can even see me. Can you see me? Yeah. Part of it is trying to get the levels adjusted to where he is medicated enough that it treats the seizures, but not so much that he is like lethargic and everything else. So what you have to do with this is you have to kind of gradually add medicine, and you have to keep rechecking blood levels and all this stuff. So this week he had a seizure, and last week he had a seizure. So we took him in. I took him in on Wednesday, I think, Thursday, and had his levels checked because I had a feeling they were too low. They were too low. So we are upping his dosage, which is, this is a trying deal because the medicine is really liver toxic. So we also had to check his liver function, which is fine, but we have to keep checking that because it can go sour really fast. So anyway, we are upping his medication level, and in doing that, the vet said to not stress him for the first week on the new dose because that can cause him to go into a seizure. So ultimately, we decided I'm staying at home with the dog, and my husband went to this funeral, and there was some other reasons why I ended up staying at home, but it's a long story. The reason I'm doing this video in the mirror is because I have something to show you. You guys might recall I said, I think it was 2 times ago when I went to Goodwill shopping, I came across a pair of American Eagle size 14 capris. And I bought them. They were like $2. I bought them for my next goal, clothes. Those of you who are just starting out, you're going to find that goal clothes become more important than goal pound goals, I guess. At least some of you may. For me, it's becoming more about what size I'm going to wear versus what the number on the scale says. The number on the scale reads something that is higher than what most people think I am. I keep getting that from everybody. Even a girl at work that commented yesterday that there was no way I weighed over 200 pounds. So I'm getting that a lot, and I'm realizing for me, the ultimate goal is going to be more about fitting into a certain size rather than worrying about what the number on the scale says. And I think that's everybody's personal choice. If you have a certain pound size in mind that is really important to you, then by all means, that's what you should work for. I have not had that at all. 195 is what I had set when I was 424 pounds, and I'm creeping ever closer to that. And I really believe I'm going to get there by my 1-year anniversary, which is going to be really amazing. With that said, 195 is not necessarily going to tell me exactly where I want to be. So I'm judging more based on clothing sizes. So anyway, I am now wearing the size 14 American Eagle capris that I bought as my next goal. I was wearing size 16, though I will be honest with you all, and I will tell you, the summer clothes that I have, someone gave me, and all of the capris and Bermudas are 18s or 20s, and the majority of them are 20s. The 20s are fallen off totally. Most of the 18s are way too big. So in terms of being in a 16, I have jeans that are a 16 that I wear, but not summer clothes. And it's been about 100 degrees here for the last 2 weeks, so summer clothes is what we're living in now. So I decided today, I got an email that Old Navy is having jean short sale today only, 60% off jean shorts. So anybody who's in the market for jean shorts and can wear Old Navy clothes, maybe it's a good day to go do some retail therapy with me. I am in the market for one pair of size 16s or possibly size 14s, depending on how they fit. And I want to explain what I mean by how they fit. I am in these. These are American Eagle. They are size 14. And though they fit, they are not the style that will be comfortable. Sorry, make you dizzy. For me. And I will explain why. These are the super low rise. Okay? My natural waist, here, I have compressions on. I always do. But my natural waist is here. These come way down here. I prefer pants that are just below my natural waistline. That allows enough coverage on my butt, because these do not cover my butt at all. And the other thing is I'm 5'9" and a quarter, and so I'm tall, but my height comes from my torso. I'm long through the torso, not through the legs. I got short legs for a tall girl. And so shirt length is a real issue here, because this is actually one of my longer shirts, and it doesn't even cover the belt, which means, you know, it just is a problem for me, because I'm still incredibly self-conscious of my lower belly. Even though, if you look, it's much flatter than it used to be. That's what I see when I look in the mirror. You know, we all have those things that bother us about our bodies. It might be your arms or your thighs or whatever. Mine is this lower apron of fat that I have. And it has always bothered me, and it probably always will. And that's what I see when I look in the mirror. Now, it used to stick out to like here, probably, or maybe even here. I don't really remember, to be honest. But so it's a lot flatter than it used to be. But it's still something I pay attention to. And I think that not having a shirt that's longer, I'm not quite comfortable with yet, because it doesn't cover this bulge. And these barely cover my butt. Like literally, my crack of my butt is like right below the belt line here. So when I sit down, these are going to slide down because I have like a flat butt. As you can all see, I have no butt. And all my pants slide down as soon as I sit down. So they're going to slide down and my crack's going to show. And there's nothing attractive about that for me or anybody else. There's just not. So if anybody sits with their crack showing, I disapprove. I will tell you all that right up front. I disapprove. But, so anyway, what I've determined is this is about the style of the pants that is the bigger issue rather than the size of the pants. Size-wise, obviously, I'm in them. They're zipped, they're buttoned, I have a belt on. They fit form-fitting, but they're not overly tight where I couldn't sit down or I can't move in them or whatever. So, you know, definitely I'm moving into the 14 range, which is amazing. I've never worn a 14, ever. Ever in my life, ever. Not that I remember anyway, and if I did, it was probably so brief when I was a kid that I wouldn't have paid attention to it. So this is a new chapter in the story of Becky and the journey of Becky, and I'm really excited about it. But so what I'm going today to look for shorts that are not quite this low rise. I don't know what I'll find, but I'm at least going to give it a whirl for 60% off, because everything I have, like I said, is 18s and 20s, and if I'm fitting into a 14, obviously that's too big. And what I find is that as I shrink and I'm more comfortable with my body, I don't like wearing clothes that are too big because they make you look fatter than you are, and nobody wants to look fatter than they are. We've worked too hard for our bodies and too hard for the journey to just say, oh, the hell with it, I don't care how I look, because I do care how I look. So anyway, that's what's going on with me, and hopefully I'll give you guys an update after my shopping. Mwah! Bye!